You're engaging in the ELA Guidebooks unit, The Giver. The purpose of this video is to learn about how communities develop common knowledge and shared memories. Be sure you have your handout available and something to write with for the video. Imagine living in a place where people all value different things. Some people value transparency and open communication, while others value secrecy. Some value competition, while others value collaboration. Because of this, there is no community. There is just chaos. What is a community? A community is a group of people who have something in common, like where they live, their identity, or their religion. People in a community have shared interests and concerns based on what they have in common. For example, people who own a business in your city are part of the business community. People in the Boston community have location in common. People in the elderly community are all around the same age. People in the music community are all musicians, so they have an ability in common. Think about your life. What communities are you part of? You are part of your school community. Your neighborhood is a community. You might be part of athletics community, the dance community, or the science community. In the novel The Giver, the main character grows up in a place with a strong sense of community. Not only do people in a community share interests, they often share values or principles they consider to be most important. Fairness is an example of a value. People in the United States value liberty. Many school communities value collaboration. The way people work together in their community is based on these shared values and beliefs. When people have similar values, we say that they have shared values. We learn shared values through social interactions with people in our community from the moment we are born, beginning with our families and extending to larger groups as we grow older, like our neighborhood, classmates, and coworkers. Shared values can be developed in several ways. For instance, religion can give people moral guidelines to follow. The media, like newspapers, television networks, and radio stations, help to spread many ideas, from how to dress to who to vote for. The justice system also helps develop a community's shared values because the laws of a community help shape citizens' ideas of right and wrong. Education also helps develop a community's values. Schools help mold students into productive citizens by teaching what the community values. For example, in school, we learn how to interact with our classmates and have respectful discussions, which teaches us the shared values of respect and communication. In The Giver, you're going to read about a community that, at certain ages, teaches children very specific shared values. These values are taught by parents, schools, workplaces, and laws. You are ready to think about what values your community shares. Pause this video to record your answers on your handout at the first stop sign. Then press play when you are ready to continue. There are many different possible responses. Some of your ideas may have included, I am part of the teenage community. My community values relationships with family and friends. Another idea may be that I am part of the dance community. My community values personal expression. In The Giver, you'll read about how the main character discovers information about his community's memories and history. What are memories and what can they reveal about a community? There are three types of memory. The first is autobiographical memory, which is what you personally experience and remember. Historical memory is learned through historical records, like books or newspapers. It is the remembered past. Lastly, Collective memory is a group of memories shared by a group. It helps to form the identity of a community. Collective memory is reaffirmed by traditions and rituals like holiday celebrations, sporting events, or ceremonies. Rituals and traditions are shared with community members, loved ones, and friends. They strengthen ties between people, forming a set of memories that become part of the shared memory of a community. Rituals and traditions reveal and reinforce the values of a community. Many communities have rituals or traditions that youth in the community participate in to show the transition from child to adult, also known as coming of age. This is an idea you will explore when you read The Giver. In the Jewish community, girls celebrate their bar mitzvah at age 12, and boys celebrate their bar mitzvah at age 13. These ceremonies celebrate the beginning of their religious duties as adults. This tradition reveals that the community values religion. Another example of a tradition is a quinceañera. In some Latin American cultures, when a girl reaches the age of 15, she has a party to celebrate her coming of age. This ritual shows the community that the girl is no longer a child. She is now an adult. In North Baffin Island in Canada, Inuit boys and girls show their hunting skills and how well they can live in the harsh Arctic weather by going into the wilderness with their fathers at ages 11 and 12. This trip allows the men in the community to pass down traditions and skills with their young men and women. Some tribes in Ethiopia have another example of a community ritual. Before a young man gets married, he participates in a ceremony in which he must jump over a male cow 4 times. This represents the childhood he is leaving behind. These types of traditions and rituals show the importance of the values of the community since everyone in the community participates. They strengthen the collective memory of the community. You are ready to think about a community's rituals and traditions and how they connect to collective memory. Pause this video to record your answers on your handout at the second stop sign. Then press play when you are ready to continue. The rituals and traditions of a community show the importance of the community's values. These traditions are shared with community members, loved ones, family, and friends, thus bringing these people closer together. Traditions and rituals become part of the shared memory of the community, which in turn strengthens the values of the community. Knowing how a community develops common knowledge and shared memories is important for understanding the community you will read about in The Giver. When you finish this video, be sure to turn in your completed handout to your teacher.